Yeah, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampinup.net. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's project features the Whimsy and Wonder suite, which is on pages 24 and 25 of the Stampin' Up mini catalogue. It's a cute little treat box that I've made. The belly band just slides off like that. And then you have a little box which you can put sweet treats in, or some sort of a gift, anything you really like. And then that just slides back on like that. Super easy to make, and we're going to be using mint macaron cardstock and some of the beautiful paper that's from the Whimsy and Wonder collection. It's absolutely adorable paper with all different pinks and mint macaron, and here's a little slice of some of the paper here. Here's one side and another side. So we've got some Mossy Meadow in there, some Midnight Madness, some Blushing Bride. Here's another one of them with the trees on one side. Beautiful, beautiful soft colours. And the other side. It's really glorious paper. And we're going to be using a piece that has the some of the silver foil in it. This one here for the belly band. It's just lovely. That's the Mossy Meadow on the other side. So let's go ahead and make the box first. So you're going to need a piece of cardstock, and like I said, I'm using mint macaron. And this piece of cardstock measures 8 inches along the long side, and then 5.5 inches along the other side. And for this band, the belly band, you'll need the designer series paper measures 5.5 by 3.5. So grab your trimmer or your Simply Scored scoring tool. Place your cardstock on the long side and score at 1 1/4 and 6 3/4. Now I'll put all the dimensions I'm using in the description bar below. Right, so that's the long side. Turn it around to the short side and score again at 1 1/4, 2 1/2, 3 3/4, and 5. And that's all the scoring that you need to do. We're not going to score the belly band. We're just going to wrap that round the box. So give those score lines a burnish with your bone folder. Okay. The box basically closes up like that. So we're going to do a little bit of cutting now. So there's a narrow strip. That's the top piece. So that's this one here, if you like. So we need to do a little bit of cutting to cut that one away. So on that narrow strip, that one right there, we're going to cut away that first. Is that right? Let me just double check. I don't want to be. Yeah, that's correct. So you're actually going to cut away that first narrow strip and that one there. So 1 and 2. So you're going to be very brave and cut all the way down. You can use your trimmer if you want to, but you'll be okay. And just wedge in slightly there. Same on this side. We're going to cut away all that whole one there. I'm just going to do a slight little wedge in there. Just a little bit. Okay, so you're left with just looks like that. Now you've cut away that whole one. Then we're going to come up here. I'm going to cut these ones in. Cut there. Flip it round. Do the other side. And then this is what the box will look like. So when you bring it together, you'll fold this one up, that one and that one, that one and that one in there. And that's how it closes. But before we do that, we're just going to tidy up all our cutting. So just with your scissors, your paper snips, whatever you're using, just want to tidy up all these. I'm just going to do some little bit of wedging just in here. It'll just help the box close neater, a little bit more tidily, I should say. And there, this one here as well. And you're just going to do a little bit of a wedge on the edge of each of these. You could actually, if you have a corner rounder punch, you could use the corner rounder for those ones if you wanted to. It's up to you, what your preference is. Right, so with the box facing, you've got that narrow piece up the top there. You're going to fold these two side pieces in, and that's where your tape is going to go. Now I'm going to use, I'm going to put tear and tape on. You can use whatever adhesive you like. Just going to put tear and tape down today. It might just be a bit easier to... If I was making it off camera, I would probably use my Tombow. But sometimes Tombow and I are not great friends, and it can be messy. And you don't want the liquid glue to be leaking out. So let's take those off. Oops. See, I've just realized. So we're putting tape on these middle ones here, and I've started to take the top off that one, the top of the tear and tape, and I realized we need to have tape here. So you need to have adhesive on those two middle tabs, and then on these outside ones right here as well, because they're going to fold back up. So let me put some tape on there as well before I go any further. I could still have done it, but it would have made it a little bit more tricky. So what I'm going to do now is fold that side one in like that. So I've got one coming to the back, and this is going to be the back of our box. So that's where you want this front piece folded into. So let's just take this one off. You can take the tear and tape off all at one go, and if you like, to you. Fold that one back on there. And then these two ones will fold to the back, and that's then the back of our box. And if you need to, if you find that you haven't quite trimmed it enough, you can still do a little bit of trimming there on the tops. It's up to you. All right. Let's get rid of this. Fold that back so it makes a nice flush closing. And that's it. That's the box made. It's really easy. Now, if you wanted to have a really, really good closing box, you could actually put a little magnet underneath there if you wanted to, but it's up to you, whatever you like. Because once we put the belly band on, you could tuck it inside as well. Once we put that belly band on, it will close up. So let's just make that belly band now. Let me just grab in the paper. Here we go, the paper one. All right, so all I'm going to do is just wrap that round the box, and I'm going to close it at the bottom. So if you wanted to, you could put score lines in here. I don't bother, but you can. So I've just wrapped that round, and I'm just gently folding it on all of these, creasing it on all of these score marks, sides of the boxes if you like. Then once I've got that done, I'm just going to come in with my bone folder, and then I'll give them all a make the nice end burnished. That's the last one. Right there. And that closes up nicely. It's got nice crisp edges. There we are. So let's attach that with some adhesive down that narrow one. I like this side of the paper too. Okay. And there is your box done. Now, if you wanted to, if you didn't want to do too much embellishing, you could add a bit of ribbon and you're done. But where's the fun in that, right? Comes off nice and easy. There you go. Good size box. Okay, now we're going to do our decoration. Now, this suite of products has these adorable little dies, these cute little trees. Now, I've gone ahead and already die cut them using polished pink, mossy meadow, and blushing bride as well, and they form the decoration right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop some glue dots on the back of them, because I found that was the easiest way to adhere them. And go straight onto here. I'm going to put that center one in first. Oops. Come down here. One. And they're so cute, and I don't know if you can see, but they have got, the little cutouts for the tree as well on them. Very cute. And I'm just going to put them at slightly different levels. And we have these cute stars. They're adhesive backed. And what could be better than easily popping a star on each one of these trees? So very easy. Easy addition for an embellishment. Now the stamping, we'll do that one now. A little bit of stamping, and I've got ahead already and cut out using one of my Tasteful Labels dies, and I'm using polished pink and mint macaron inks for this one, and I'm using just one of the sentiments in the polished pink. This one. Go, and then round the edges I'm going to use this very cute image. So this is the stamp set right here. So I'm using this one, that beautiful holly, and I use this sentiment right here. And I'm using, like I said, mossy meadow, and all I'm doing is I'm just going to stamp around the edges of the cardstock here, just to give it a little bit more interest. There we go. Rather than just the sentiment. And we're nearly done. So I'm going to pop that one just down there. About there. I made that one slightly bigger. I did too. That's right. Sorry, I did give you the right measurements, but I made my one slightly longer. I just wanted a little bit more of the paper on my box. It doesn't really matter. Either way, still looks good. And I'm going to put that on with some tape just through the middle, because it is the tag is going to slightly hang over. About there. And then last but not least, some ribbon. And this is the glittered organdy ribbon. Whoops. That didn't quite stay where I wanted it to stay. Let's press down a little bit more firmly this time. That's better. Okay. And last but not least, the bow. I might cut that ribbon a little bit short. I think I did. It's okay. You can make it work. You could actually put that sentiment on with a glue dot if you want, a dimensional if you wanted it to pop out a bit. I did cut that too short. Never mind, that will go to another project. Let's do one more. And little bits of this. Now it doesn't want to come out. There we go. That's definitely going to be long. This has got little flecks of pink tones through it, this ribbon. It's very, very cute. And ties a lovely bow as well. There it is. Super easy to make, this little box. And this Whimsy and Wonder suite is just the prettiest little suite of trees and sentiments and images. And it's in the mini catalogue, pages 24 and 25. Let me put this one back together to show you. So that's the one I've just made it slightly longer. And then Bellyband, and that one's a little bit shorter, but there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that video. I've put the descriptions of the products I've used and all the dimensions down below in the description bar. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, stampingmary.stampingup.net, or you can contact me via my Stampin' Up website. That's stampingmary@stampingup.net. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.